Many people today are keen to launch their own businesses, but we can't call entrepreneurship a genetic trait or special quality. Instead, it necessitates extensive instruction and experiential learning. First-time business owners frequently make mistakes, which is to be expected. But if you have a guide, you don't have to worry at all. And for those who came to hustle in the startup world all by themselves, we're here. For best financial resources, check the links below. Hello and welcome to the channel, folks. We will discuss the 6 common business startup mistakes and how to avoid them in this video today. To enjoy more content like this, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. With that said, let's start. Basically, any novice business owner can gain the most wisdom by studying the mistakes made by more experienced business people. You can stay away from the typical pitfalls that result in business failure by using these insightful insights. It is sad how many new business owners are aware of the mistakes other company owners have made but continue to make them. That's why we have prepared a list of 6 mistakes to save you from these traps. Number 6, people spend less time doing the foundational work. Planning may be laborious, but without a strong plan for your company that takes into account market potential and business idea research, you'll be working blindly. A business plan, a financial plan, and a marketing strategy are the 3 most crucial plans to take into account. People frequently neglect to build their business basis in favor of engaging in more stimulating pursuits. However, marketing and sales cannot be carried out if your company has not established the necessary groundwork. This is not only embarrassing, but it also makes it nearly impossible to have a second chance to leave a positive impression on clients. As a result, you must be sure to establish a solid foundation to get it properly the first time. So the solution is that you need to focus on some things. Get your website organized, create your processes, have help available if needed, and confirm that your goods or services are flawless. Number 5, investing funds in the wrong things. Budgeting that lacks discipline or focus is the mistake that can destroy a fledgling company the fastest. Although it's commonly called overspending, this truly really refers to spending money on the wrong things at the wrong times. Spending money wisely can soon result in profits. On the other hand, reckless spending will simply cause you to run out of money you so urgently need to keep afloat. Consider the advantages of remote work before committing to a workplace with all the bells and whistles, especially for the first few years of operation. Given the preference of the majority of workers, this is seen as an incentive by many job researchers, and you can repurpose some of the seed money for items that'll improve your products or service. Remember to focus on another area where it's all too simple to overextend yourself is in advertising. This can be especially dangerous since you may convince yourself that you're increasing brand recognition and bring in new clients, prospects, or website traffic. The issue is that a lot of advertising frequently results in financial waste and poor returns. Before engaging in any form of advertising, be sure to establish clear objectives. For instance, many forms of online advertising are more suited for generating leads than for outright selling a good or service. Because it can take at least a few months before you start seeing a return on your advertising, you must have a large enough budget to think strategically. Always test and track your advertisements thoroughly. This enables you to evaluate the success of each campaign and warns you when there are indications that you need to modify your strategy. Taking up too much debt at once comes under this. One of the quickest ways to go into debt is by doing this. You can receive financing for your startup via business loans as well as from friends and family. You must, however, exercise extreme caution when choosing the amount and conditions of your borrowing. When drafting your business plan, make sure it's realistic and workable for both you and the person or organization providing funds. Being heavily indebted can rapidly turn into a nightmare scenario. Generally speaking, instead of taking out more debt, try to reduce your spending and reinvest your gains. It is preferable to use profits from current operations to finance expansion as opposed to borrowing money that must be repaid with interest. Number 4, the fear to test and learn. Your startup will be epic due to the thrills, energy, and tenacity, but it'll also probably be epically messy most of the time. More work goes into starting a business than you might realize. There will be tough times, but are you scared to fail? Being a starting business entrepreneur means accepting a lifetime of uncertainty. Your company is subject to increasing hazards as it expands. By examining your business plan and identifying your weak points, you can reduce these risks. Accept the circumstance when it arises and deal with it. Recognize your errors and adjust your business strategy as necessary. Continually seek input so you can improve your product and better serve customers. Everything you try while starting a new business is brand new. Even if not everything will be successful, you shouldn't be frightened to try more novel things. Being flexible and nimble is a sign of strength and can help your business considerably more than sticking to a strategy that has only ever failed. Your staff members need to feel secure in their ability to attempt and fail as long as they also learn and get better. Playing it too conservatively can hinder your progress and quickly turn into a starting error that spells the end for your company. Take chances. Number 3, having less knowledge regarding the customers. The identification of your ideal client is a crucial component of every marketing effort that is successful. Making a marketing budget and giving everything a shot are insufficient. To find out who you are attempting to target, where to locate them, and how they will respond to your marketing efforts, you must conduct market research. Before opening their doors, many new business owners also make the error of failing to invest the necessary time in understanding their target market. By speaking with real people who you believe would be interested in your goods or services, you can expand the data from your market research, observe debates in social media, go over comments, and engage in face-to-face conversation. Those who take the time and effort to conduct research on their target demographic will be well positioned to market to them directly. Additionally, by comprehending your clients, you can create long-lasting connections in the future. Number 2, wrong selection of the right co-founders. The error of not selecting the ideal co-founder is one that many founders commit to. The fundamental concept is to develop a plan to identify the fundamental competencies required in the line of company you intend to enter. You must match your co-abilities founder to your core competencies once you have them to successfully run your startup. Find a reliable individual you can depend on, someone who can help you achieve your goals and who's aware of where you are now and where you want to go. Most essential, find someone who can work well under direction as well as independently. Making the proper arrangements to grant equity to your co-founders is also crucial. You certainly don't want your co-founder to be able to abandon your project with a large amount of invested equity at their disposal. Also, remember to share your enthusiasm with the co-founder. It'll be beneficial to occasionally have a casual supper with your co-founder. This will give you a forum where you may discuss any difficulties, whether you have any concerns about certain staff, the course the business is heading, or anything else that may come up in the future. Talk about your concerns, no matter how unimportant they may seem. Number 1, overly optimistic about the growth potential. First-time founders often become emotionally attached to their goods because of the countless hours of work they put into them. It's okay too. It is not acceptable to have unrealistic expectations regarding the true financial potential of one's company. Poor sales are the outcome of founders designing items based on excessive emotional attachment rather than what buyers actually want. Poor sales cause a loss in resources and financing options, which ultimately causes a startup to fail. The investors of new goods should maintain a realistic assessment of their revenue and growth prospects before and after their products are released. Building a great company requires knowing when to pivot. And remember, when you're prepared, it's actually quite simple to avoid the mistakes that startups make. You must create a backup plan in addition to your company plan in case something goes wrong. Your emergency handbook can be a business contingency plan or a business continuity plan. These can help you manage risk and recover from a catastrophe as rapidly as feasible. The secret to be the conscious of the mistakes and continually endeavor to make deft, informed business decisions. Success will be within your grasp if you can accomplish that and maintain your composure when you do make a mistake. Have you ever suffered because of these mistakes? Or you're just getting started? Let's hear your thoughts from you. Feel free to comment down below. With that said, it's time to call it a day, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. We'll see you in future videos.